New River via traffic, Cessna 58 Golf, taxiing runway 6, New River via traffic. You want to do?
Okay, I have the controls.
I have the controls.
Alright, my brakes are good, you have the controls.
I have the controls.
Are you doing this, Jordan? Is that for the test?
Yeah, a lot of times instructors, I put my feet on the pedals and see if I've got pressure. That's good enough for me. But on a check ride, you want to ask the examiner if they want to do a brake check also.
Okay.
But it's really something, that's why we don't really talk about it that much, because it's really something you won't do when you have passengers or anything like that.
You want to do a brake check, you mean? Or you
No, because you don't care if your passengers' brakes work, because their feet shouldn't be on them.
Yes, yeah.
They will both. Right. Okay, I'm ready?
I'm ready, let's do a soft field takeoff.
Okay. New River via traffic, Cessna 58 Golf, departing runway 6, New River via traffic.
We'll just depart out to the practice area, 4,200. You forget everything I tell you about what you do when you cross that last line back there?
What?
Lights, camera, action.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Alright, no braking yet. Very nice. So when do you pull the flaps up? So what I would say in that one, you did a good job getting off as quick as possible, level off to VX, climb out at VX, and then when you're clear of your obstacle, then you can get the nose down to 82, and then you want to take 82 from there out. After you're established at 82, then go ahead and get the rest of the flaps up.
Okay.
So VX till you're clear, and then just 82 for VY, get the flaps up, you know, after you're established a little way, a couple 100 feet up.
Okay. Driven by traffic, Cessna 5A Golf, leaving Patton, heading southeast, nearby by traffic.
New River traffic, Cherokee 55407, just overflew the field at 7,800. We're heading southeast to Oxford.
Alright, you should be well above us. Try to keep a hand on the power if you can while you're climbing out.
You want me to go to 4200, right?
Yes.
Someone on comm at the FBO?
Alpha Blue Ridge, which way are you heading?
We're heading out to the northwest, sir.
Alrighty. You departed already?
Yes, sir. I'm at 2500 climbing.
Got 3 seconds.
Alright, whenever we get a chance here, let's do some steep turns.
Okay. Want me to do a clearing turn first?
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Welcome to Cali Airport. Wind Community 098, you're taking the active runway 6 for departure.
I would go a touch in on the mix. I just feel a little rough. There you go. And
098, you're rolling runway 6.
just make sure you carry enough power and keep your altitude. Definitely want to make a good impression at the beginning of the check ride.
Okay.
Yeah, look how the wingtip vortices.
Oh, wow.
Okay. All clear.
All clear.
Dublin County Airport. Wind Community 098, you're taking crosswind runway 6, departing to the south.
Go ahead and do one to the left.
Do one
first.
to the left, roll out here, and then do one to the right.
Okay.
Any aircraft sent to Blue Ridge, Aircraft 3's helicopter doing a practice approach, RNAV 30, your view way.
Got a little shallow on the bank at the end of that one, but those were really good.
Okay.
How'd you feel about those? Good?
Yeah.
I like those a lot. Cool. Alright, so those were our clearing turns. I was watching out. You would ask him again before this next maneuver, but let's go ahead and work into a power off stall with 20 degrees of flap. Well, go ahead and do full flap, power off stall.
Full flap?
Yep, full flap, power off stall with a little left bank. give you the hardest one. Why not, right? Let's see some carb heat in here. Carb heat in here while we've got the power low. So after you pull the power off, give it a little left bank, and just keep on the rudders. Perfect. Good. And then you're climbing out. Yep, just start to climb. Yeah, so go ahead and make it a nice pronounce. Just, there you go. So just above the horizon, I mean, to our normal climb attitude, you just want to get back to there.
I was just trying to keep my altitude at around 4,200.
Right. Yeah, but just for the demonstration purpose, we just want to lose as little altitude as possible and then start a climb. So this is just like we're coming into land. We stall 100 feet up, but we don't want to hit the ground.
Okay.
Cool. But I like that. So, you're good on that. I like the setup, all that stuff. You got a little bit of flaps up right away, start your climb, and then you got the rest out slowly. So let's do a 180. That'll be our clearing turn. So we'll clear left. Keep it 4,200 here. And we'll go turn around, do a power on stall. Watch your altitude in the turn there. Alright, when you get set back up, go ahead and just go ahead into a power on stall with a little bit of a right bank.
Okay.
So, but this is not a time to rush. So you can tell you, alright, I want to see a power on stall. Take your time, get set up, tell them, alright, I'm just going to take my time, get set up. I want to be on my altitude, on my speed. Not in a rush to do the stall. Take some time before you maneuver so you don't rush into it. Alright, and a little right bank, and I'm going to take a bunch of right rudder. There you go. Ailerons aren't going to help you, so there you go. Alright, so there you are. You got your speed, climb. Back to our normal nose up attitude. There we go. Yeah, so you see how you wanted to give it aileron?
Okay.
Don't do that. Alright, let's do that one more time, and I want you to slow down more on the start of it, because that's going to help it stall sooner. So we started that, you added the power and started nose up at about 80. Let's get down to our rotation speed about 60. So then when we add the power, we don't have to be, hanging off the prop, because the sun was pretty much right here on the horizon. I mean, we were just way nose up. You can make it a little gentler if you get the power back, slow down to about rotation speed, and then add the power as you're pitching back up. So you just don't want to have to hang up there for too long.
Okay.
Yes, please.
There you go. So once you pull the power back to about 1,500, start these maneuvers. Okay, and then just holding your altitude here as it slows down to about 60, then you can add the full power. Know it's going to take some rudder. Alright, there you go. Full power and starting the back pressure at the same time. And if the nose stalls, breaks one way or the other, just rudder. Rudder, no, don't do that with that.
Oh, okay.
That's what that wants to do. There you go. Now the stall's broken, now you want to climb. So give it back pressure, climb. Good. You see how you want to, don't give it any other, of course that's the first, because the nose, the wings fall over that way, but if you do that, that actually can exacerbate the spin scenario. So just rudder.
Okay.
Just rudder.
Okay.
Cool. You good on those though?
One more
Do
time.
okay. Let's make a turn back around to the right here.
Blue Ridge. Aircraft 3 is missed approach.
Shaddy's having a lot of fun back there.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Somewhere just short of the most terrifying thing ever, probably. Alright, so don't give it any aileron this time. Same thing, I start about 1500 on the RPMs. Slow down the rotation speed. Full power as you're pitching up. When you give it down, once you put the carbine on, just while you have the power low, then you can put that in and push the power in.
Okay.
Now it's going to take a good bit of right rudder. If you give it enough right rudder, that'll help the nose from going over to the left also.
Okay.
Yep. Alright, little bang. Yep, and then just pulling back on that right rudder. Oh, no. There you go. Good. Good. I like that recovery.
Okay.
Shaddy's going to remind you while you're driving home in the car today.
Yeah.
What happens when it breaks? Do you use aileron? No. No aileron. Okie dokie. Oh no, the engine just quit. What are we going to do?
Okay. Navigate. Navigate. Go.
Alright, so what's best glide?
80.
Okay. So are we above or below 80?
Above.
Okay. Where are we going to land? You know the answer to this question.
Right here.
Yep. It's going to be close to the hospital, so.
Yeah.
So just turn towards it first. Go ahead and turn towards the field. And then once you turn towards it, you try to remember where the wind's coming from. We don't see anything that's blowing, like no smoke or anything, so. Oh, remember, do you remember about which way it was coming from?
Juliet Hotel, to the
060.
Alright, so which way do we want to land on this field?
We want to land this way.
Okay. So why don't we get set up for a downwind? So where would the downwind be? This side or the other side?
Downwind would be right.
Are we going to land this way or are we going to land that way?
We're going to land this way.
Alright. Where's best glide? Alright, so what else are you doing here while you're...
5 miles from the field to the south.
Is there a checklist?
Checking, we'll restart the engine.
Okay.
Try restarting.
Okay, why don't you pull your checklist out and just run through that real quick for the, while you have time.
Power loss,
Yep.
best glide 70 knots, 80 mile, carb heat on, no wind direction and velocity.
Okay. Don't get too far from your field, I'd start turning back toward it. Don't let that distract you from...
Mixture full, fuel selector and fuel selector switch. Magneto check, master on. Try restarting, doesn't restart.
Okay, why don't we slip to get down here?
You're landing.
Nope, slip. Nope, just slip it. Get that left wing down, all to right rudder, all to right rudder. Whole bunch of left wing down. Alright, recover. I think we'd have made that. What do you think?
Yep.
Good.
field not too rough too.
Okay, now just head a little to the right here so we don't fly right over the hospital real low. Okay, so only other thing I would have changed about that is the downwind would be over here going, just a normal downwind. Right?
Yeah,
so we could have gone right over the field.
Over the field and turned. Okay.
Right. That way we stay, so you want to get close to the field and then you want to find so turn right towards the field, find your key position, and then you can just adjust your pattern based on how much altitude you still have. So if we got over there and we had 1,000 feet, then we know what a 1,000-foot pattern looks like, and that's what we normally do, and that's right about where we would have been looking at. But if you get over and you're only 600 feet, you know, okay, well this is pretty much just going to be a U-turn here. You're 1,500 feet, you know, all right, well I'm going to have to just go out a little longer than normal to come back. Or if you're up towards 2,000 feet, you get over that and you just do a 360 and then do a normal. So just think about it in terms of normal pattern. Is there anything else you want to do out here?
I'm good.
All right, let's go do some landings then. So head back to New River.
Hey Jordan, couldn't he have done a right pattern?
Yes,
so,
he could have. And that's pretty much what he set up for was a right downwind. I just feel like the sight picture and everything, you're just probably a lot more used to a left pattern. If you still have the altitude. Yeah, because we set up for a for a right downwind there. But he's going to be, you know, what we ended up at on final there is fine, because we've got a really nice long field. We would have walked away from that. If you come up short of that field, if you end up in that tree line, that's not a good thing. And you can't change your field. So if you pick a field, that's your field. You can't, if you get down close, I know for a fact, I think Robbie failed his check ride when he changed fields. He got down, he's like, oh no, I like this one over here better. And wrong answer.
How would that check ride be repeated again?
If he passed everything else, then all you have to come back and do is a simulated emergency.
Okay. So he's not going to put him in the same situation. He has to say, yes, one field, and that would be it, right?
Right. You'd rather overshoot your field and, you know, slowly run off the end of it than, you know, come up short, so.
Zulu, weather, wind, calm, visibility, 10, clear, below, 12,000, temperature, 18 Celsius, dew point, -3, altimeter, 3026. New River Valley Airport. Automated weather observation 2044 Zulu, weather, wind, calm, visibility, 10, clear, below, 12,000, temperature, 18 Celsius, dew point, -3.
So we're gonna go runway 6.
Okay.
Just remind me again when they say wind's calm, does this, what?
You see the traffic.
Oh yeah. When they say wind's calm, does this mean that it's below 3 or 5?
Below 3.
Okay.
So how are you going to enter the pattern this time?
Make crossfield.
Okay.
You're driven by traffic Cessna 5A Golf, 2 miles to the east. We're going to be crossing mid runway for runway 6, New River by traffic.
And New River traffic, Mooney 1 year uniform. X-ray is coming up over your head over New River Valley Airport, looking for the traffic.
Oh, we've got you in.
We're going to join the left downwind for 6 also.
We've got you in sight ready.
Okay, good deal, thanks.
Are you just flying over?
Yeah, he's also, I think he went past and he's going to probably swing around and join the down.
I don't see him anymore.
Yeah, he's down just below the, just at the top of that second ridge, at the lowest ridge now.
Oh,
So
okay.
headed back to the right. Are you going to stay 500 above pattern across the field?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. I like that. And when you do that, I would go out further than a normal downwind.
Just descend on the downwind, exactly.
Right, I would go out further though. I would go out wider than a normal downwind.
Okay.
Just in case anybody else is on a downwind, you could be out and you could see them. So do you see him teardropping around?
Yeah.
Okay. One thing I would study up on.
Uniform X-ray on the downwind for 6, New River.
If I were you, one thing I would study up on is traffic patterns. Cecil's big on traffic patterns.
Okay.
So just see what the AIM says. There's really no, just guidelines in the AIM.
Yeah. All they say in the aim is, I think, confirm with traffic pattern and takeoff minimums. That's it.
Okay. Well then, do you have the, Pilot's Handbook Aeronautical Knowledge?
Yeah.
I guess that's where it talks about straight out departure 45 left. Crosswind. Entering a 45 to downwind.
You see the traffic?
He's right there.
He's on base under the shiny white roof right now.
Oh, okay, yeah. Not making an announcement, is he?
He called downwind. Which is a lot for Randy.
You're over by traffic system 5A Golf, turning downwind, runway 6, New River by traffic.
3 miles to the east inbound plane.
You're over by traffic system 5A Golf, turning base, runway 6, New River by traffic.
Yeah, since we were so wide out, pretty short downwind. But we still got plenty of time to descend here since we were real wide on. nice long base.
And traffic 1 uniform X is clear the axis.
Do a soft field on this one.
Oh, okay. New River bad traffic, Cessna 58 Golf on final, runway 6, New River bad traffic.
On soft field, go ahead and touch in a little power. Very nice soft field. Cool. I'll hold those up if you want to go around. The reason I said hold in a little power on the soft field is because that helps with your authority to keep the nose off. If you pull all the power out and then run out of it, run out of it, you have a lot better authority if you leave a little power in there. And yeah, like you said, the nose won't just kind of drop over like that. So keep your eye on climb outs. And we'll do a short field landing on this one.
Okay.
If we hit our short field, we're aiming for the 1,000 footers, okay? So we want full flaps or at least 30 degrees of flaps, 1,000 footers. If we do that, I'm happy. I'm happy.
New River bad traffic, Cessna 58 Golf, turning crosswind, runway 6, New River bad traffic.
Alright, 82 on climb out. We don't want to see any of this VY, any of this VX stall warning
Okay.
stuff.
New River bad traffic, Cessna 58 Golf, turning downwind, runway 6, New River bad traffic.
Yeah, the book says 80 to 90 in climb, so if you're 80 to 90, he can't say anything about anything. Alright, so 1,000 footers, you know which ones I'm talking about?
Yep.
Alright, let's plan her there. So where's your aiming point going to be?
Midway between numbers and 1,000.
Okay. That might be a little short, but somewhere, yeah, maybe the end of that set of bars.
Okay.
Usually I want your aiming point, I don't know, 300 feet short.
New River traffic system 58 Golf, turning base, runway 6, New River by traffic.
Yeah, and short field, short final, you want to be holding about 70. Of course, with all the flaps are at least 30. Keep a hand on that power in case you need any to get to the 1,000 footers. Because your speed's going to come off.